Good motherfucking morning, motherfucking ladies. Good motherfucking morning, ladies. How are we all doing today on this most beautiful of Thursday. Making a news website for college homework. Oh shit. Did you quit Path of Exile 2? Yes. I would say so. Devs are incompetent. Why do I have to pay to fix their game in early access? It doesn't make any sense. Absolute brain-led decisions that can be fixed in one hotfix, and they refuse to do it. What the hell? What the fuck? My god. Job interview today. Hello. I saw you die in WoW with Tyler 1. Sucked, man. I have not played any WoW in a fairly long time. So you're full of shit. Let's see here. Orflex, 113 months. Losley, Kobe Singh, Bryant, Quanathon. As Shay 2 years in a row. What the heck, man? What the heck? That deserves a cringe fist. 2 years, Mr. Force. Zog Jam, he says. I don't know what that is, but I bet it's shit. I bet it's shit. Yeah. Let's see here. A Game Awards is at 1:30 AM CET. Yeah, we're not watching that live. We're watching that tomorrow. It's simply too late. It's simply too late. Tomorrow. I mean, if you're slamming your fucking ham like Doc not L, bro, that shit is in 9.5 hours it starts. It goes on. The Game Award is in 9.5 hours, so if you're upset about the fact that I'm not gonna watch it in 9.5 hours, it goes on for probably 2 hours or whatever. You're not watching that, like, what is your problem? 3 hours. Like, if you woke up now, then maybe. Then fucking maybe. Like, what the heck, man? My god. Fucking socks. Uncomfortable motherfucking socks. What the hell? Okay. Any predictions for Game of the Year? A DLC perhaps? I would honestly have to go and look at the... Are they nominated? The nominations are up. We can look at it. I forgot. I honestly forgot. We'll see. Nanik, Jimmy Russell to 0. Thank you, boys. Welcome back. Anything cool, fresh, new, exciting happening in the world today that should be made aware of? No. Chick traded for 28 years later. The fuck is that? Oh my god. Half-Life 3 will be announced, surely. Okay. Fucking dog. There you go. Alright. Yeah, we're watching it tomorrow. I should charge this headset. Alright. Well, thanks for the news, Flash. Flashes of news. Oh my god, new UI. Oh no, I have refreshed by mistake or something. I don't remember refreshing at all. Did I refresh my fucking shit? Ugh. Ugh. Not great. Dog shit UI. Well, luckily for me, I don't watch Twitch. Wait, I don't understand. Is it? What are the benefits of having a top? What are the benefits of having a top? None. Devs keeping their jobs. It centers the video vertically. What? Is the... No, it's not. I don't know what the fuck that means. Sub button more accessible. Alright. Okay, let's see here. We got some links. You guys ready for some links? Galvanize steel. Password leads.
イドサバイブファイナルアタックライドファー仮面ライドブラスターファイナルアタックライドファーファイナルアタックライド
The end? What does that mean?
カブト仮面ライドハイパーファイナルアタックライド
Kamen Rider. 1, 2, 3.
A flask is for buzz maintenance. It's like the one-hitter of drinking. You take pulls at opportune moments when you need to tweak the sober world just a little. And F is for flask and the joys of drinking in public. Not enough people own a flask anymore. Nowadays, you only see them as groomsmen gifts because alcohol and its accoutrement are one of the few gifts that men feel comfortable giving to one another. The others are cigars, golf, weapons, and if they're hipsters, music. But have you ever seen one of these groomsmans in the wild taking a pull from their leather-wrapped monogrammed flask? No, they put them on shelves or in drawers, a museum piece from when people knew how to drink. Flasks are important to own and use because they allow drinking to be what it should be, something you can do whenever. So much drinking is relegated to late night socializing in bars and parties. And not that I don't love late night socializing, but drinking is great in lots of scenarios, not just the ones where they serve it to you. Who wouldn't want to drink at a movie, or in a park, or at a museum, or if the bar is too far away? I buy my flasks by the 5-pack for $18 on the advice of writer Brian Lamb, who wrote the greatest thing about flasks ever written. He said, if you're using these correctly, you'll be losing them left and right. I am on my 4th. Yes, Brian Lamb, yes! Here's to you, mate. When you get your flask, remember that public drinking is its own style of drinking. And I'm not talking about public drinking like it's Memorial Day and you're in a park, or you're in New Orleans or Savannah and the whole place is like a college party all the time. I'm talking about in places where people look at you weird if you are drinking on the street. You know, normal places. This is the realm of the flask. A flask is for buzz maintenance. It's like the one-hitter of drinking. You take pulls at opportune moments when you need to tweak the sober world just a little. And unlike some other modes of public drinking, a flask keeps you honest. If you're pouring vodka into a water bottle or whiskey into a to-go coffee cup, you're definitely hiding your drinking better, but that is not a good thing. With a flask, you're not hiding anything. It's like trying to hide bullets inside of a gun. Everybody knows what's in there, but who cares? Be a drinker, own it. And if someone catches you taking a pull in line for the museum, don't be ashamed. Just offer them a swig. It's the only polite thing to do. F is for flask. Cheers.
I thought F was for disconnection.
Whoa!
worth something.
That voice acting though. Oh, terrible voice acting.
This old radio's gotta be worth something.
Dev's brother.
This old radio's gotta be worth something. I just need to find my ride.
The Glock sucks cock.
This is how this is going to work, and it's entirely down to you. I'm going to ask you some questions. In the spirit of a proper debate, and you've had a lot to say so far on the show, and a lot of it aimed at me, which is fine. But I want you to try and answer the questions. It's a proper debate, okay? I'm not trying to trip you up.
No, it's not a debate. You're running the show. You bring in your victims up front.
Actually, no.
Look, you got your little note cards.
Okay.
I just gave you FBI statistics that violent crime and gun crime is down over 20%.
Alex, let me just ask you
And
this.
you want to go to little factoids.
No, they're not little
Anybody
factoids.
can pull those up. Listen.
Do you know what...
Do you have a bodyguard?
Alex.
Why do you have bodyguards?
I don't have a bodyguard.
Yeah, I've seen you on the news with them. Don't you want to protect your wife from hoodlums, or you want to call the police?
Let me ask you this question.
Why does Dianne Feinstein tell 60 Minutes that she plans to try to take Mr. and Mrs. America's guns? Have you seen that?
Over me.
You guys want to disarm all of America.
No, I don't.
Dianne Feinstein's bill does.
I don't.
Gun confiscation.
No, let me clarify for you. You don't seem to understand
First
what
you
it is
register, then you confiscate. It's always done the same.
Here's what the campaign on this
Well, here,
shows.
give me your little cue cards and I'll answer your questions for you.
What was the weapon used at Sandy Hook?
I've already gone over that and already answered it for you.
We haven't talked about Sandy Hook.
No, again,
what was the weapon?
It's a 223 M4.
Right.
Again, but statistically, they're using very low percentage of shootings.
But
period.
Are you seeing?
You guys?
Are you seeing
people
a pattern?
wouldn't go swimming because the movie Jaws,
biggest,
even though great white sharks kill 5 people a year.
Alex,
you're trying to scare people.
Let me say something.
There's no metal shark in the water.
The same type of weapon was used in the last 3
and that's right.
mass shootings.
And Hitler used semi-autos to kill people.
Why would you
and
not?
So did Mao.
Why would you?
Why is the government arming to the teeth against us?
Alex, I don't.
What about Fast and Furious?
Alex,
why did our government ship guns into Mexico?
Alex,
to blame the Second Amendment?
Let's have a debate.
A false flag?
Alex,
to blame the Second Amendment?
I get accused.
Why they blow up Building 7 down the street here in New York?
I get accused when I get you guys on of talking over you, of being rude. I'm trying to be civil, right? You've got to try and answer some of the questions, right? Here's my issue for you. Why do civilians need an AR-15 type assault rifle? Why
I already said statistically they're used in a very low amount of the crimes. That's an FBI fact.
They've been used in the last 3 mass shootings.
Yes.
Why?
I'll tell you why. Because they advertise it in the media. Anybody knows that if somebody jumps off the Empire State Building, they put cops up there the next day because copycats come to do it again. The media hypes and hypes and hypes.
No, that's not the question.
Don't just commit suicide.
Alex, why do people
commit suicide by killing a bunch of kids, and here's the gun to use because it's the one the U.S. Army uses.
Why do people need them?
They need them to protect us from the #1 killer in history. Government in the 20th century, university study out of Hawaii killed 292 million people. It's called democide. Google it, folks.
Do you believe everyone in America should everyone in America therefore have an AR-15 if they want one?
Statistically, where there's more guns, there's lower crime. The highest crime is in Bloomberg,
But you have the most
controlled
guns
areas.
of any of the 23 richest countries in the world. And you have
Well, America was born on guns and whiskey.
Right.
But it's true we're a violent society.
Right. So you
but
accept that America has the most
knives kill
and
3 times more. Have you seen the FBI numbers? Knives, bats, rocks kill many times more.
Alex, let's talk about the guns.
It's not the rock. It's not the knife. When a mother chops her kids up with a cleaver because she's on serotonin.
Tell me why I'm wrong.
Why don't you want to get rid of the drugs?
AR-15s?
Because they're half your sponsors?
Stick to the subject.
America's #1 cause of unnatural death now is suicide.
Alex,
not automobile accident, not cancer,
accuse me of attacking the Second Amendment of the Constitution.
I want to get people off pills that the insert says will make you commit suicide and kill people.
Alex, let's get about to the Second Amendment.
I want to blame the real culprit. Suicide pills. Mass murder pills.
Okay, let me ask you one question. Your belief, unless I'm wrong.
First time anybody's ever heard this, by the way.
Your belief, unless I'm wrong, is that under the Second Amendment, your real concern is that you will be overrun by a tyrannical regime, either from somewhere else or
highway
from your own government.
checkpoints. Look at Mexico. Total gun ban for the citizens. Highest crime rate in the world. 57,000 people dead the last 5 years. Total gun ban for the citizens.
But
Switzerland has the lowest crime rate in Europe. Your country has the highest.
Alex, we have 35 gun murders a year. You have 11,000.
You people get their brains. It's the higher crime rate.
Let me ask
Violent crime is higher.
On this specific...
It's brains.
Alex,
it's people.
I'm trying to get inside your brains.
Pierce,
it's
if
not
you punched
very
me
easy.
right now, it'd be not your fist, but your brain that did it.
Let me get inside your brain.
Okay.
Okay? I'm serious. You have a very, very big platform. You air, I think, on 63 networks.
No, that Wikipedia is like 10 years old. I'm on over 140 stations, XM.
Millions of Americans hear you
over 1.5 million
day.
visitors to Infowars.com
and
today,
I congratulate
where we have the
you on your
statistics posted right now. Infowars.com.
Who do you believe was behind 9/11?
Oh, I absolutely know. I have the police on CNN saying, get back, they're going to blow up 7. I have BBC reporting.
Who do you believe is behind it?
I have the proof. I heard them on CBS Radio.
Who, Alex?
They announced they blew up the towers on CBS Radio.
Who do you believe?
New Yorkers all saw it and heard it.
Alex, who do you
They
believe?
blew up Building 7.
Alex, who do you believe was behind it? The American government?
Criminal elements of the military-industrial complex, the same ones that staged Gulf of Tonkin, the same ones that staged the mass shootings of Operation Gladio.
Right.
Ooh, the CIA don't like this
Alex,
now.
Do you mean that President Bush and his administration were behind 9/11?
I mean that even mainstream news reported that the hijackers were ordered to be allowed into the United States. Michael Springman, the head of the Visa Department, blew the whistle on that.
So the Bush administration was part of a conspiracy
he should never let us tolerate
to murder.
I can speak in this accent as well.
Yeah.
The
but is that
government,
what you believe?
Hitler firebombed his own Reichstag, Pierce, to bring in martial law in Germany, April 27th.
Jesus Christ. This guy must be on something, right? Holy shit, he does not stop for a second to breathe. What is this? Is it Red Dead 2 Chaos mode?
Well, let me have a rule and a saw and a board and I'll cut it. I'll climb up a ladder with a hammer and a nail and I'll nail it. Well, we worked so hard to build a little house together. In the snow or the rain or the ice cold wind, whenever. No matter what the weather, we're together. Let me have a rule and a saw and a board and I'll cut. Climb up a ladder with a hammer and a nail and I'll nail it. Well, we worked so hard to build a little house together. In the snow or the rain or the ice cold wind, whenever. No matter any weather, we're together.
Cougar problems. Let's see what this is.
Could you explain yourself?
I'm sorry.
Go ahead and cover.
Certainly.
Certainly.
Glad you like it.
How you doing? How you doing?
Good. Why don't you have a seat right over in that chair?
Oh, man.
Thanks for smoking outside.
Well,
Go ahead. Please have a seat. Did you have a hard time finding the place, or?
yeah, man.
You got lost, huh?
Yeah, who are you?
Well, who are you? How's it going?
Pretty good. How you doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm all right.
What's happening? What are you up to?
I was just coming to meet this person.
Really? And who's that person? It's a little late to be prowling around these parts, huh?
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
Why don't you have a seat right over here for me? Looks like you brought enough stuff to move in.
Yes.
Why don't you have a seat there?
I brought Absolute Citron, I brought Mandarin Orange, I brought a shot of Jägermeister, I got Bush.
Wow.
And
Yeah.
I don't know, I could get some more if I need to.
Did you bring condoms?
Mm-hmm. Good.
Well, with all that, it sounds like you've got a pretty big night planned, huh?
Yep.
Can I get you a glass of milk to go along with those cookies?
Sure.
Moving pretty quick there. Why don't you have a seat right over there
Okay.
at the stool? So no cookies for you? What's going on?
Not much. Who are you?
Who are you? I got to tell you something, and I'm going to tell you just straight up right now. I'm Chris Hansen with Dateline NBC.
Okay.
We're doing a story on adults eating children, and since you have your child here, I'm not going to pursue this.
Okay.
But I think you know what you were doing here, don't you?
Did you bring the rum?
No. I'll explain when you get down.
Okay.
Well, why don't you explain it to me instead? So you have a little shopping day planned this afternoon?
Yep.
Yeah? Seem pretty comfortable there.
Hi, sir.
How are you?
All right, how are you doing?
What's happening?
Not too much.
Not too much. So what are you up to tonight?
Not a whole lot.
Well, I'll tell you, for the last several days, you've been up to a lot. You're a pretty prolific chatter there.
Well, I'd love to take you.
Where exactly were you going to take her in that truck of yours?
I was just going to take her around, just see certain places, and talk to her.
Like where? What's that?
I have no idea. Do you want to check?
Somebody here.
No.
So what kind of pizza we have tonight? Who's this? I'll get to that in a minute. Who are you? Who are you? You tell me first. I have been in television for 24 years.
I just came to get something to eat.
And I have very seldom been at a loss for words.
Sir, I just came to get
But I
something to eat.
don't even know what to ask you first.
I just came to get something to eat.
John, we've been through this before. What are you doing?
What are you doing, John? Huh? He just came to get something to eat. Was it so hard to understand?
Sir, I have a question. Like, sir, there are many couples who after marriage decide not to have children ever in their life. They say that they are happy without that and doesn't need children. They use permanent or temporary method as well for no Sharia reason. They say that having children is not first at all, so it's up to us we want or don't want. So my question is, will they be sinful for having this intention not to have children ever? And then they use precautions for that as well. Will they be sinful and accountable for that? And will those also be sinful who give advice to such couples that it's your life, choice, live as you want. If you don't want, it's okay. So I would like your guidance about this matter, inshallah.
Okay, any more questions?
No, sir.
Okay, I will answer inshallah. Kalthum says that what is the ruling on a couple who get married and they agree among themselves, though they have no obstacles, nothing to prevent them from having children and reproducing, and they agree not to have any children. They have justifications that it's difficult, we don't want to, whatever. So what's the ruling on that, and what's the ruling on people who advise them of such things? First of all, to agree not to have children goes against the reason of getting married. Getting married is not only for sexual pleasure, but rather to also reproduce. And this is why Allah made marriage for humans, so that they can reproduce and have children and life would go on. The Prophet ﷺ said, marry the woman who is kind, who is productive or fertile.
I'm not married, so
because
it's not haram, Sheikh.
I
guess that's also
will
haram.
boast with my followers and ummah on the day of judgment among the other prophets and messengers that I have the biggest followers. So the Prophet is telling us to marry a woman that can give birth to children and she's fertile. One would say, how would I know, Sheikh? Take her for a test drive? Ha ha ha. No, this is not what is meant. The scholars say that you know if a woman is most likely to be fertile by her sisters, by her family. So if she has like 5, 6 sisters and they all have children, the most likelihood is that she is also like them. But if she has 3 or 4 barren sisters, or Allah did not bless them with children, so you might be hesitant, look somewhere else. And also the Prophet ﷺ was approached by one of his companions, and his companion said to him, O Prophet of Allah, I want to marry a woman, but she does not give, she cannot conceive. Most likely she got married once, twice before, and she failed to conceive. And this is not within her reach. It is not something wrong with her. This is how Allah created her. So she's not to be blamed for that. So the Prophet said, do not marry her. And the man repeated it. And he said, do not marry her. And the man repeated it for the 3rd time. The woman is a bombshell probably, or from a good lineage, or rich. There is something drawing him to marry her. So the Prophet ﷺ stated that you have to marry a woman who is fertile and can give birth to children. This is the essence of marriage. And hence, scholars say that agreeing to such a condition is invalid in marriage. And a man or a woman must not abide by it because it is sinful. It goes against Allah's religion. So you're choosing something out of your own mind and whims, and it is against what Allah has prescribed for us. Those who advise them not to have children forever, as they are as sinful as they are. Now, there is a difference between not having children forever, or someone saying to me, listen, Sheikh, I'm going to get married, but the next 3 years we don't want to have children because I'm doing my PhD, because she is trying to finish her medical school. There is a reason, a legitimate reason, but to come and say, I don't want to have children at all, and this happens to a lot of the men who wants to marry a second wife. So they make it a condition. I have from my first wife children, but for the second wife I said, listen, I'll marry you on the condition that you don't bear children. This is haram. And this condition is void. And hence that is sinful. May Allah.
Feels good to be a sinner.
Finland, a classic.
Just a blessing with your name on it. Just a miracle with your name on it. Can you see? Dance along, come along, This is the song for the blessed ones.
Where's Finland? Right here, right? Here? Or here? Here?
That's Little Finland.
Here.
Goat and arm.
All of this? There's no big square. That's Russia.
Kiruna. Summer radio.
Mexico next Pepe PNS.
These are Eskimo radio.
Chat.
It's not fucking it's literally Eskimo, boys.
Call out misogyny. It's really important to call out homophobia, but surely it must also be important to call out anti-Muslim hatred.
Where the fuck is Finland, man? Here? Okay. Maybe here?
Left 2.
Okay. Where?
О, она, наверное, ответит. А быть может, будет целовать.
Left down.
На белом небе все тус.
Helsinki, Finland.
The fuck are you listening to there?
What the fuck is going on in Finland? This is excruciating.
Sauna music, I think. Septis, thank you for the sub, Manimoki, Jagged Chan, T-Bro, Violent, Peanut Butters, Zainazura and Cyrex, thank you boys, 2 years. So Mr. Tucker Carlson tonight, says Forsen. Thank you, man. Toasty TV with 7 years says, he's right. He's talking about me. Let's talk about me, alright? 6'3 God Gamer. Alright, let's see here. We got no further links, Your Honor. No further links. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. We have a new game to try out. Hopefully it's dank stuff. It's new Fortnite CS game released. I haven't even seen it. I haven't even seen a screenshot of it. But chat told me about it yesterday, so we downloaded it. But we were playing some more Marvel Rivals and PoE. But now we have some time, so I'm sure this is gonna be great. Is it called Ballistic? I just see it now in the Fortnite launcher. Ballistic, Mr. Bombastic. Alright. How do I even change my... Fuck this UI, man. Okay. Does it have its own category or no? Probably not. Alright, let's see it, let's check it, boys. I don't even know how to start the game. I did it. I did it. We did it. We did it. Hey, Marina. Does it have its own category or no? Okay. Anti-cheat. Surely that will say me. Easy anti-cheat. Logging in. Would you like to automatically apply the best settings for your system? Sure. Whatever. Fuck! Should have done it.
I gotta get it on my set.
Godzilla. I don't see it. Here. John Dick.
Yo, listen, you hear that? Killers in the jungle. Killers in the jungle. Killers in the jungle. Jungle. The jungle. The jungle. Yo. What's your name? Gonna send you to the jungle.
Let's go ballistic.